Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee tuning into Miss Sherry's Spirit. Welcome, Sherry.
Hi there. How are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Sherry, where are you calling from?
Ohio?
Sherry, first impressions I'm receiving is I have a gentleman coming in and he has a cap on. And I feel like this cap, either you possess it or somebody else possesses it, another female. He said he'd wear a hat sometimes to conceal his thin hair on top.
Yeah, because he was bald. Oh, that's so funny.
Either in your possession or another female possession, because he talks about his girls.
I know. He has all women. Granddaughters, all women. It's so true.
All right. And 2 of them in particular. 3 would be you. Is that correct?
I probably would be one of the 2.
All right. Because he's saying that he left money for a younger one than you. And I felt like it had something to do with school. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I feel like that might not be used in the manner that he intended.
I believe it.
And he's concerned about that.
My sister took it.
Oh.
I'm a very selfish sister. I didn't even care.
Well, he cares. He says that he would sometimes use his cap, even though it was to cover thinning hair. It was like his thinking cap. And his thinking right now is that basically he wants you to help this child and guide them, because I feel like they're misguided right now, and to keep them on track. And this is really important because his influence upon you is now he would like to have that influence upon this particular child. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Because you haven't been around.
I know. My sister's been nasty, that's why.
But he wants you to, find a way back in, especially for this particular child, because he says as you just live your life in the way that you're living your life, he wants to use that, sometimes we say live by doing and setting an example. You set a better example that he wants for this child.
I'd hate to agree with you, but I know. I'm telling you, we're just very different.
Right. And so he says, when you do this, you'll find clarity even with your own work.
It's interesting. That's good advice.
Yeah.
It makes me feel better, though, because my sister can be so nasty. Oh, God, I was so hurt over that. I don't know where I'm going to, but that's a good method.
Is she a teen already, this particular child?
Yeah, she acts a lot younger. She's early mid-20s.
Oh, she's the early mid-20s. So schooling didn't happen.
No, she dropped out.
Right. And he's very upset by that because that's where he contributed the money. It's funny because I felt like she was a teenager. Maybe she's acting like a teenager.
No, I can see why you would pick up stuff like that. She has 2 kids, too.
Oh, well, she's grown up. But he says that this is really important because she's looking for answers right now. Feels very lost. Sherry, it was a pleasure working with you.
I know when I spoke to you last year, you were so right. You're like, you're going to start traveling more and going into the office a lot more. I'm like, I am not. You were so right. I never believed it, and we did. We had to start going back in the office. But I just want to give you that little...
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate that. And if you'd like to be my next caller on the pre-recorded show, sign up at radiomedium.com, where you can learn more about my services or join my next group reading webinar. And you can stay tuned into Spirit every day by subscribing to the podcast on your favorite forum, or join me over at Radio Medium Laura Lee group on Facebook. I would love to hear from you.